Hey, I'm in the shop today and I've give you the rundown of Dad's Jeep, what the goods and bads. And today I'm just gonna sit down. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm gonna go through the Jeep, change the fluids, check the gear ratio out, which is, the build sheet says it's supposed to have 307s, but I wanna check that and see what gear ratio it has in it and just kind of go through it. Driven it for about a year now. I kind of know the direction I want to go with it. So I just want to, for my own peace of mind, check all the fluids. I'm sure Dad has checked everything or changed everything, but it's a time for an oil change anyway. So I'm going to change the oil and go ahead and change the differential fluid, change my transfer case fluid, and I want to change my transmission fluid, but I don't have any. It takes a special kind of fluid that I'm gonna have to order online, and I hadn't got that, so I'll just check that today. But anyway, gonna go through Dad's Jeep today. Okay, my battery ran down, so I wasn't able to video a lot. I'm just about through, but I wanted to show you how I check my gear ratio. Now, my build sheet shows 307s, if I looked at it right. I'm gonna double check it when I get back inside, but I counted my gears. My ring gear, number of teeth on the ring gear, divided by number of teeth on my pinion gear. And you can barely see it, but right there I put a little mark with a Sharpie by that 6. And I've got both front tires off the ground. And what I did was I spun this tire and I ran the gear set around while I spun that tire, counting the teeth. And I counted 41 teeth on the ring gear. And there we are, there's their spot. 41 teeth on the ring gear. Now, it's really hard to see. I had to put a light up. It's really hard to see there. I had to put a light up to see the pinion gear, but I did the same thing. See if I can get my light to cooperate. Okay, I did the same thing with the pinion gear. I put a mark, spun it around, got 11 teeth. 372 point something, 373 years. I thought I had 307s, but 373s is what I have. So now I know what gear ratio I have. Well, I ran out of daylight last night, so I didn't get to video everything, but I did get the things that I wanted to get done, which is change all the fluids, except for, the coolant stuff. But I changed the engine oil filter, cleaned my air filter, changed my transfer case fluid, which it didn't look too bad, but it needed to be changed. The front and rear differential fluid definitely needed to be changed, especially the front. Had a little bit of water in it, so I'm glad I did that. And I got to check my gear ratio. My build sheet showed 307s, but I actually have 373s. So now I know if I'm looking for a junkyard axle and I want to match what gear ratio I have, I know what to look for. But I'm planning on kind of changing the gearing. It's got 33s on it now. I'm going with 35, so I probably need to change the gear ratio. I did one modification yesterday, and it didn't take too long. I added a hand throttle, and that's what I'm out doing today, is just testing that hand throttle out. And I think I'm really gonna like it, especially just riding down the back roads. It's kind of a cruise control for 10, 15 miles an hour. And I crawled down a couple of trails this morning in 4-low, and it really works good for that. But and I kind of think I know what direction I want to go with Dad's Jeep. I think I'm going to stay with the Punisher theme. He's got a Punisher spare tire cover, and I'm eventually going to do a full-size spare, so that tire cover is going to go. But I'm going to incorporate that Punisher theme in other places on the Jeep. And it's just going to be an adventure rig, a daily driver, so it'll need to be dependable, and something I can go camping in, hunting in, and just drive every day. So that's the direction I'm going to go, and I'm going to start by really getting it cleaned up. I don't like the rubber floor mat. It's going. I've got some seats in another Jeep that I'm going to pull out, and I'm going to put them in here, Corbeau seats. So I'm anxious to kind of get started on it. I've been driving it for a year, really, kind of feeling it out, and I've had other things going on, so I really couldn't work on it like I wanted to anyway. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this Jeep just like I want it, which I think any Jeep is a work in progress. I don't know if you're ever through with them, but I can't wait to kind of dive into it and I've kind of started with that modification with a hand throttle. That was pretty cool. I wanted to do that for a while, and it works great. But we'll see how the Jeep evolves.